Alright guys, it is the Colorado Kid, and this is going to be Motovlog number 1. Of course, there's always accidents on the road that I work on, not surprising. But this should not be Motovlog number 1. This should be like Motovlog number 6 or 7. But of course, I started off getting my setup figured out like every good motovlogger does, and of course the microphone that I initially bought in order to do my motovlogging stuff ended up being a ginormous piece of crap, and it did not record any sound at all. So I ended up going through all my video, and unlike being a smart individual with plans to be successful at this motovlogging thing, I didn't even look at my first video, didn't even listen to it, review it, nothing. I just went ahead and kept recording. Oh, la-di-da, this microphone works just fine. That was not the case. I ended up screwing it up royally, and obviously, like I said, I trashed several days worth of footage trying to get it right. And obviously, my name for the occasion being the Colorado Kid. I am from Colorado. Do I live there currently? No, I do not. I'm currently down in California, living it up down here. And it's been amazing out here in California. I love it down here. It's nice and warm. No drastic issues with temperature. I can ride year-round down here, which I really like. Colorado, I moved out of Colorado strictly because of the snow. I know some people are going to be like, oh, but the snow is so awesome. It's so amazing. You can ski and snowboard and this, that, and blah, blah. Yeah, no. Hell to hell with the snow. Like, straight to hell with the snow. I have no desire to do anything snow-related. Not snow sports. I don't even want to shovel my snow. Like, snow and me do not get along. And after 25 years of it, I was like, yep, nope, I'm done. That's it. It's over. Finally going to get out of that area. We'll go ahead and close the helmet up. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. This one I'm going to obviously do some reviewing on, so worst case scenario, you guys are going to get some side commentary as to what's going on. But I have not obviously officially gotten to test anything since I got the new microphone up until now, so I don't know how loud the exhaust actually is off of my bike. In case you guys are wondering, some of you probably know just from the riding position where I'm at, what I'm on. But I am, for the curious minds out there, I am riding a 2015 Yamaha YZF R3. Yeah, it's not a huge bike. It doesn't have a lot of power, but as for my necessities on the bike, it does the job. It's fun to cruise around on. It's still speedy. It'll get up and go. And with the modified exhaust, I will say loud pipes save lives. I'm a strict believer in that. I don't care what anyone else has to say on that topic. I'd rather be heard long before I'm seen, just to make sure people are at least looking for where the noise is coming from. But as far as the bike goes, initially I've had some other bikes, some much larger bikes. I've had an R1, I've had a Kawasaki Ninja 500. I've got some decent experience on a bike. I have been riding for quite some time, so it's not something new to me by any means. The only thing new to me as far as riding goes since I've moved down this direction is the fact that lane splitting is legal down here, and you guys have no clue how awesome that is. I love the fact that I can lane split. At night, though, I have a tendency not to do so, just for the sole fact there's a lot of people that really don't pay attention out on this road at night, so I try to stay in the general lineup as much as possible. I've seen some pretty crazy accidents happen out on this road where I work on. I've seen several motorcycles go down and not get back up as well on this road, so I'm a little a little overly cautious. I'd rather be safe and out of the way than try and pull something and get squashed. But hopefully this first motovlog, this real first motovlog with working equipment that does what it's supposed to do, will actually be good. At the same time, I've still got to do some perfecting on what's going on with the equipment as far as the microphone and everything goes. I do have it wired into the helmet. Got the camera obviously on the side here instead of on the top or on the chin. I am using a Ghost Drift HD. I do like this camera quite a bit. I did a lot of research into this before I actually ended up purchasing the camera. I was debating between this one and a GoPro Hero 4. What deterred me on the GoPro Hero 4 is the pricing on it was quite a bit more drastic for the same package essentially as what I was getting with the Drift. The Drift, I got the camera, I got several different mounts, I got 5 rechargeable batteries with it, the recording remote, chest plate to do recording with, memory card, a 32 gig memory card, camera cleaning kit, a nice carry case for everything, basically everything I needed to get it started and get it going. And it only cost me right around $330, I think. And what I was finding with memory card and the mounts and all that for the GoPro Hero 4 was right around the $400 and $500 mark. So I just couldn't justify it. And then I ran across a video on YouTube of one guy riding his bike literally with both the GoPro Hero 4 and the Drift Ghost HD, both mounted on the same fairing on the right side of his bike, doing day shot videos, picture capturing, as well as doing the nighttime videos. And from what I was able to see through his videos, which is kind of what gave me my deciding factor, was the GoPro Hero 4 was actually a lot worse in the dark without making setting adjustments than the Drift was. The Drift seems to have a decent setting when it comes to the dark, as it is, just standard without having to mess with anything, which I really liked. Obviously, once I get going a little more appropriately and get my the lead out, as they put it, and start getting more vlogs up, start doing more recording and actually getting more video, more scenic stuff, more rides, then obviously I may do some adjustments, may modify some stuff, do some saturation, stuff like that. But as far as my initial setup, I'm just going to run with what I have, with the helmet set up, with the bike, and give you guys the best quality stuff that I can, and hopefully lighten the mood of your guys' days. Obviously, the reason I'm actually even getting into this to begin with is because I randomly was watching motorcycle videos one night, and it was after I had already bought this bike, and I was doing some research on modifications for it to kind of get it where I wanted it. And I actually came across a suggested video for Walterific, and I started watching his stuff, and the more I watched it, the more I got into it. And from Walterific, he led me to do it with Dan, he led me to Motonosity, Yummy R6, Jake the Garden Snake, Suburban Delinquent. I mean, all these guys, you guys are basically the inspiration as to why I even got into doing what I'm doing. As far as a name for myself, hopefully I'll get out there and get up in ranking, I guess, with you guys as much as possible. I've kind of been in hiding as far as the different stuff going on. Like, I knew about the Texas Motovlogger meetup, but I'm not enough of a name at this point in time that I really want to go out to something like that and kind of give myself to the world and kind of be like, hey, this is who I am, this is what I do, and this is what I plan on doing. I'd rather try and make a name for myself and establish everything before moving forward. So hopefully you guys will respect the decision on that. Excuse me. But at the same time, a lot of you guys are more encouraging than anything about, nah, go ahead, come on out, man, we're all equals, and we'd love to meet you. I mean, you guys are all pretty generous from everything that I've seen. Obviously, I don't know any of you in person, at least not yet. Hopefully one day, like I said, I'll get a little more popular. I'll be able to do those travels and stuff, go out to those meetups, and kind of be able to finally give you guys a face to a name if I do get up there in rank. I do just like the thought of the Motovlog. I like being able to get my thoughts out there. I'm not the best at being able to talk and get everything out in person unless I'm comfortable with you. So this is the best option for me, where I can obviously show you guys exactly what I'm seeing. Excuse me again, but I can show you guys what I'm seeing, where I go on a day-to-day, kind of what I do, what it's about, and give you guys a general idea rather than just kind of show my face and go, well, this is me, this is who I am, this is what I'm about. I love this part of my ride home because of that wall. It refracts the noise off of the exhaust beautifully. I love hearing the exhaust bounce right back at me. The exhaust note I managed to get off of this little 300cc motor, I'm very impressed with. A lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're too loud, it's too damn annoying, it sounds like a lawnmower, blah, blah. I don't care. I didn't do it for you guys. I really didn't, and I never will. So I'm doing it for me. If you like my content, great. If you don't, then find somebody else that you do like their stuff. I'm not here to go out of my way to fulfill one person's needs to see something. I just want to know if you guys like even what I'm doing as far as video quality goes. I'm just about home. Obviously, it's dark out. It's been a long day of work for me. I'm going to go ahead and end it here, and I will hopefully start to be able to motovlog a little more appropriately once I test out video and make sure all this stuff sounds appropriate and that I'm getting the best quality out of everything as I can. As far as this goes, you guys probably have already lost video, or it's really, really dark and crappy quality. Like I said, I'll be able to find all of this out as I record and kind of rewatch everything, make sure this is doing what it's supposed to. So I will leave you guys here and go from there.